That's right. They
Yeah,
won. They
yeah.
beat the snot out of them folks. Good evening, fans, and welcome to Friday Night Football on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live, presented by Coca-Cola, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC in Opelika, Kinetic Credit Union, and Jack Houston Memorial Hospital and the Houston Clinic. Welcome to Kinnett Stadium, where tonight the Carver Tigers, 3-0, undefeated, taking on the twice-beaten Northside Patriots. I'm Noah Shelton, alongside my color commentator, Austin Allen. Austin going to be a good game. Looks to be a good game this year. Carver dominated last year, won 26-0. And year two of this rivalry, I guess you renewed two local Columbus schools, not in the same region, but looking to improve and get their last steps in before they start region play, each of them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've seen Carver be pretty dominant so far into the season, but you bring up last year's game, and you know for a fact some of these guys that were on Northside's roster last year don't want to walk out of here with another goose egg, so there's a lot of pride on the line tonight. I see the Northside student section has come in their construction garb. Must be bring your hard hat, bring your lunch pail night in the student section tonight. So, I mean, it seems like they mean business. But, you know, there's some horses on the Carver side that are a bit different, Noah.
That's right. Northside's coming. They're ready to work, but they've got a tall task against them, against the undefeated Carver Tigers. Kendrick Pierce Spencer will tee it up and boot it away. Carver won the toss and deferred, so it'll be Northside on offense to begin the game. Field finally in the shadow. Pierce Spencer steps up and boots it away, and we're underway from Kinnett. Deep kick taken at the 5, return to the 10, to the 15, up the middle to the 20, and taken down hard at the 22-yard line. That's Jai Jackson. A decent return out to the 28, and that's where Northside will set up shop for the first drive of the ball game.
All right, Noah, Northside's first trip with the ball. I think they're just going to try and get settled in here. I think they want to see themselves get a few first downs, no mistakes, make some positive plays. Because, you know, when this Carver offense gets out here, it's going to be electric.
Both these offenses really like to run the ball. Northside in a pretty traditional under center, 1 or 2 back set most of the time with the tight end at least on one side of the line. Carver, of course, with Tristan Givens, the Texas A&M commit up front defensively. He's an edge player that's sure to give this Northside Patriots offensive line some fits.
Most definitely, Noah. The trench warfare is going to be key tonight.
We've got a little bit of delay right now. Not sure what's going on.
Ref's giving a signal to I believe, the clock operator here, trying to get everything set into place.
And now everybody's set and ready to start. Travis Wakefield, the Northside quarterback under center. Running backs, 2 of them behind him. Going to be a sweep play coming to the near side. And coming up across the 25, Jai Jackson there on the carry, just returned the kickoff for a gain of about 4 to the 25.
That was a good job by Jackson, just being able to make something out of that. I mean, Carver imploded that line almost immediately from the snap. But good job getting some positive yardage out of that for Northside. Good first play.
Been a struggle for Northside the last couple of weeks. Began with a dominant win over Shaw in the battle for North Columbus. Then 2 straight losses out of region against Northgate, and last week by a score of 25-10 at Monroe. Looking to bounce back here in the last game before they begin region play. Wing T formation.
Brings back memory seeing that, Noah.
Absolutely. And some flags, and I think the 4-yard gain that Northside just got is going to be negated by a false start.
Yeah, guard jumped a little bit there.
And that was
cost them 5.
Part of the errors that you mentioned Northside wanted to try to avoid early.
Yeah, you can't live like this versus this Carver Tigers team at all. You got to stay on the offensive and keep everything clean. Because I'm sure Carver's going to want to limit these explosives, so Northside's going to have to be meticulous on down the field, which is going to be hard. They're going to have to remain disciplined as they go.
2nd down and 6 turns into 2nd down and 11. Same formation as the first play.
No wideouts, Noah. Interesting.
Handoff up the middle to the fullback that time, and nothing much. Blaze Barber on the carry at the middle for about a yard, going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
That's not Quavian Simmons with the tackle for Carver. He's been blowing it up up the middle so far. As he comes off the field, looks like they're going to rotate some fresh legs in already.
Northside in the cherry red tops, bottoms, and the blue helmets. Carver red helmets, white tops, and baby blue bottoms. As Northside faces a big 3rd down and 10 here on their first set of downs. And more whistles, and I think it looks like it'll be offsides against Carver. It looks like the Tigers jumped, and that's going to help the Northside offense here and make it 3rd down and 5.
All right, well, they earned that 5 back they lost. It's a critical 3rd down for them to try and move the chains, get some positive mojo going here, Noah. I know they're not too much into taking shots, but Carver's playing them pretty straight up, all these guys in the box. Got to think if they can get somebody out past the hash, there might be some green grass there they can take advantage of.
Trent Cash out wide far side for the Patriots. Ball at the 26, they need the 31 for a first down. Man in motion, going to be handoff up the middle in the misdirection, and closer a first down is Jai Jackson. It's going to be really close, going to depend on the spot.
He's right on it.
Looks like he got just enough. Is going to move the chains from Northside.
That's a great play. That's a great job executing that. Noah, they had a little pin and pull, a little bit of a trap play there. Northside's offensive line did a great job blocking it up.
So misdirection run, 5 yards and a first down for Northside, and that penalty against Carver proves pretty fatal on that set of downs, as now Northside's got a fresh set at the 31. Northside taking their time, already 3 minutes on this drive, 9 minutes left in our first quarter. Same wing T set. Fly sweep near side, met behind the line and met at the line, but breaking tackles trying to is Jai Jackson. Still spinning out of his way and got about 2 and what looked like it would have been a loss. Good effort there by Jai Jackson to gain a couple.
Great effort. But a good job by Antavius Watts crashing down and basically making the play. Didn't make the tackle, but slowed it down enough for help to get there. So there was green space. There was space there, Noah.
Oh, yeah.
Northside scheming it up pretty decent. But the athleticism of Carver might be hard to overcome in space.
Carver, of course, 3-0, 1-0 in region, beat Spencer in the Heritage Bowl a couple weeks ago. He got revenge against Harris County in an emphatic win 2 weeks ago. Carver was off last week, had an extra week to prepare for the Patriots. Northside really milking this clock. Play clock down to 7. We're already 4 minutes into our first quarter. They're not even at the 35-yard line yet. Wakefield under center, takes a snap with 1 on the play clock, gives it off to the far side and nothing doing whatsoever.
And that looked broken from the jump there. They tried to, look like it was going to be a toss, but he kind of ended up handing it off.
Yeah.
A little bit of a triple option look, gave it to the first read. Carver crashed down on it. That was number 51, Naquavian Simmons again.
Yep.
Making a splash early in the middle of this Carver D-line.
Blaze Barber there taking out for the loss, and once again, 3rd down and 11 for the Patriots. 3 wide this time, 2 near side, 1 far side, most they've shown so far tonight. Shotgun snap. Wakefield rolling near side, looking to throw. Going to chuck it to the near side, up for grabs, and it's caught for the first down at the 45. Blaze Barber, what a grab, and a first down for the Patriots.
That was a tremendous catch, and I think that caught Carver off guard a little bit. No, I mean, we
I think so too.
Before into this game,
wow,
Northside's a real run-heavy team. Mm-hmm. But if Carver's going to keep playing them straight up and leaving that one safety up high and press man and everybody, Northside has to take advantage of those shots when they got them. So it seems like that's something they've been working on, something they thought may be an opportunity here in this game.
One of those no, yes plays there by Travis Wakefield.
Yeah, I mean Wakefield was right out to the end of the boundary there before he made that throw. People chasing him down.
And Carver had a defender there, but Blaze Barber jumped over the back of him and reached his hands over and made the catch. So 1st and 10 from the 46. Going to be a handoff again at the middle. Blaze Barber, nothing much doing on that one.
And this right here, this is the indicative downs right here, Noah, where Northside's got to get a little bit more creative. Carver's going to key in on that little bit of a veer kind of triple option look, and they know that they're going to go back to that on a first down. That's Northside's bread and butter. Northside really might need to look at first down as a shot down or a creative down, even though it may put you behind the chains a little bit, but catching Carver off guard will make it all worth it.
So a loss of 1, 2nd down and 11. Look at this set to the near side. Got 2 tight ends outside the right tackle.
I mean, Carver's daring them to throw it, Noah.
Yeah, there's one Carver Tiger more than 5 yards away from the football right now. As lone safety at the 40. Handoff on the sweep near side. Jai Jackson has some room across midfield, spins and gains about 7 out to the 48-yard line in Carver territory.
Excellent job. Northside's doing an excellent job scheming this up. They're doing a great job just kind of scheming up these blocking gaps where Northside's kind of got more space. They're able to work side to side, free them up a little bit, put their athletes in green grass.
I'd like to remind you that the halftime show from the Beck Center with Richard Holders coming up at the half. I'd like to thank Richard Holders. I'd like to thank Roger Beck for all support of Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. The Beck Center at St. Anne Pacelli. Thank you, Roger Beck, for all your support of helping us spotlight these student athletes. A bunch
Roger
of games.
Beck, a local legend, Noah.
Absolutely.
Coached me as a young pup. It's been all around.
3rd down and 3 officially for Northside. Handoff near side. Jai Jackson on sweep again. Give me closer. 1st down. I think he got it. He's got more. Broke out of the tackle, and Jai Jackson down inside the 35 to the 33. Northside showing some fire here on their first drive, and what a first drive it's been.
Heroic effort so far. And if it wasn't for number 95, Zamar McGee, chasing them down, that's a touchdown.
So a big first down, and what do we have brewing here on this first drive from Northside? 7 minutes, 50 seconds on the drive so far. 4:05 now and rolling left in our first quarter.
And that's exactly what you want to do, right? With explosive as this Carver offense is, you got to keep the ball out of their hands as much as you can.
Northside taking their time. Wakefield again under center. Same formation, 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 tight ends on the right side and a wide receiver. Handoff in the middle, the fullback to Blaze Barber, and he'll gain about 3, close to the 30.
Carver Tiger loses the helmet.
Yep.
That's number 95 again. Samara McGee is going to have to come out.
This is the first of a triple header tonight for you on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Right now also live from Memorial Stadium downtown, Jordan and Columbus, one of the oldest rivalries in the area. And then at 8 o'clock down in Russell County, Percy Julian takes on the Russell County Warriors, come off a big win against Wetumpka last week. All 3 games, of course, live on YouTube and Facebook on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
You know, Noah, they've been playing that Jordan-Columbus game for almost 120 years now. Big part of the River City and Chattahoochee Valley sports.
Under center, handoff on the sweep. Jai Jackson, nothing doing.
Carver blew that one up. They seen it coming, read their keys, stayed home. Everybody stayed in their gaps, made a play. McQuavion Simmons again. Or no, I'm sorry. That's Christian Gray along with Artravius Edmond, the tackle for loss there.
Man, this drive about to be at the 10-minute mark when this play is snapped. Have you seen a drive this long before?
No.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, I've covered 4 high school games this year.
Yeah.
No, I have not seen a 10-play drive yet.
Wow.
One that's ended in
10,
points
yeah,
anyway.
10.
So they're not even in the red zone yet, and they've hit 10.
Yep. Same under center, fakes the
Little bit of
give.
miscommunication
Trying to give it
there.
to Jackson. Miscommunication. He's taking out for a big loss.
Big tackle for loss. Jaden Taylor crashing down.
And that is exactly what you didn't want to do if you're Northside, and now bring up 4th down and forever.
It's his 14th tackle for loss on the season. I'd say he's having a pretty good one so far, Noah.
Very dominant. So what's going to be close to an 11-minute drive will come up empty for Northside. Going to be one of the strangest drive charts Coach Frost is going to be able to put together.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. And now a whistle blows. And I think there's going to be there's going to be a stoppage. I thought somebody may have called timeout. Let's see. And it looks like Carver calls timeout. Or Northside. The referee's still talking about it. Either way, somebody took timeout. We'll tell you when we come back here on on Friday Night Football on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Welcome back to the ball game. I'd like to remind you that Alex Quinney, All-State Player of the Game, coming up after we're all said and done here from Kinnett. Alex Quinney, All-State Agency in Pink City and Columbus. Thank you for all your support, Alex Quinney, and his agency of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. So a 10-minute, 29-second drive now as it stands. Going to come up empty as it looks for Northside as they send the punt unit out.
Yeah, going to come up empty, Noah, but a lot of positives Northside can take away from this drive. And definitely have shown Carver that they have the propensity to move the ball. But just, I think explosive plays are going to be their friend as they move forward here, Noah. Northside's got to get some explosives to stay in this game because, like I said, it's hard to take that 10-minute drive all the way down the field.
Blaze Barber boots it away toward the middle of the field, taking inside the 15. Zach Watts, far side 30. Zach Watts with plenty of room across the 40, close to midfield, and taken down ends Northside territory at the 48. A big play on special teams for Carver, and we'll finally see their offense come out onto the field.
He's fast, Noah.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like he only took like 4 steps.
Yeah, those are long
50.
strides. So good punt return by Zach Watts gets Carver great field position for their first drive of the night. That Northside drive, 10 minutes, 44 seconds, but no points.
No points.
Not often you see that.
But when you're playing against a team as electric as Carver, eliminating their possessions will help to keep you in this game.
So freshman quarterback Sebastian Hurd will trot out there for Carver's first drive of the night. Kelston Tarver to his right. Jacoby Castlin goes out wide in the near slot. The lefty Hurd, tunnel screen. Castlin to the middle, 45-40. Castlin far side of the 35, taken down for a first down and a gain of about 15 to the north side 34-yard line.
As Zach Wash chased him down there from that nickel spot. Gave up some good yards on that one, Northside did. They got to try to make Carver earn this. The speed has been eye-popping from Carver so far.
Hand off middle, Kelston Tarver gains about 7 to the 27-yard line. Brings up second down and 3. And Carver doing the exact opposite of Northside. Carver showing some tempo.
Yes.
Quick screen again, near side to Castlin. Castlin breaks the tackle at 25, inside the 20, and into the red zone to the north side 18-yard line, and Carver just moving their way down the field.
Yeah, they feel like they got an advantage out here on the edge. They've done it a few times. They threw that tunnel screen. They're working that quick game, just trying to get these guys out in space and let them work because they got some athletes out on the edge.
Hurd going to be a quarterback keeper trying to go at the middle. Nearly lost the ball.
Northside did a great job swallowing that up.
No gain on the play there. Brings up second down and 10. First successful play defensively for Northside. 9 seconds left in our first quarter, and I don't think Carver's going to snap it again. And that will do it for our first quarter. Carver on the move, still scoreless here from Kinnett Stadium on Friday Night Football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Welcome back to the ball game. Quick snap to Hurd. Going to be a screen pass again to Castlin. Breaks the tackle at the 20, inside the 15. Castlin inside the 10. And going to be a first and goal coming up for Carver at the Northside 5-yard line.
Great shiftiness. Just being able to stay up through all those would-be tacklers there, Noah. Brings them to goal to go. Carver's made quick work of this drive.
And you know that Carver offense was anxious to get out there after that long, methodical Northside drive their first time out. Handoff middle. Up the middle to the goal line, into the end zone. Kelston Tarver, touchdown, Carver. Smooth as butter up the middle, Kelston Tarver. And Carver leads it 6-0 here to the start of our second quarter.
Yeah, that was just a perfectly executed drive. Come out there, had a script ready to go, got it to their guys, and Northside just couldn't make a play.
And now Carver will send out the PAT unit. Kendrick Pierce Spencer will kick. Sebastian Hurd, the lefty freshman quarterback, will hold. That drive just about 2 minutes for Carver. But there's ends and points as the PAT is up and good by Pierce Spencer. And Carver leads it 7-0. 11:35 play early in our second quarter. Carver 7, Northside nothing. Here on Friday Night Football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Welcome back to the ball game. Carver 7, Northside nothing. As the Tigers set to boot it away. Line drive, wobbling kick taken at the 5 by Jackson. Jai Jackson, middle of the field, 15-20, 25, and taken down hard close to the 30-yard line. A solid return by Jai Jackson, and that's where Northside will start their second drive of the game at the 31.
I think Northside right now is just looking to kind of build on what they did last drive, Noah. Able to drive a good portion down the field, hold the ball for a long time, which is going to play into their hands later in this game. So I think they'd like to do some more of the same. Some of the self-inflicted wounds they had, the penalties first drive, they definitely would like to take that away and clean it up a little bit here.
The momentum was really killed after the miscommunication on the play and the big sack against Wakefield. That brought up fourth down and forever, and that forced Northside to punt.
And just as of note, like Carver has not ran out another safety or backed anybody off. They still are daring Northside to throw the ball.
Handoff middle, fullback Blaze Barber. Maybe a yard if he's lucky. Not much there. We're sticking down in about 10.
It's Jaden Taylor making another play there for Carver.
Carver defense, when you just look at the matchup, offensive line versus defensive line, Carver definitely has the size advantage.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell which one the Texas A&M committee is. Ain't it? No, they're all about the same size down there, massive.
Yes, big number 11, Tristan Givens there on the near side at the edge position. Second down and 10. Some early movement there, and don't see a flag coming. The ball stripped free. Ball's loose inside the 25, but Northside got back on top of it.
Wow, Northside, lucky break, not getting the offside. I mean, the false start by Carver.
Unlucky and lucky at the same time. It looked like Carver may have jumped off sides. No flag was thrown, but Northside lucky to fall back on the fumble. But that does bring up third down and 20. And the kind of offense that Northside runs, I don't think there's really a play for third down.
There's no play for third down and 20. And this is not a 4-down part of the field here. You cannot live behind the chains with this type of offense unless you're going to find ways to be more multiple.
And it's going to be a false start on the left tackle.
Can't blame them for false starting there. No, I mean, it's 3rd and 20. You know those pass rushers are going to have their ears pinned back. As an offensive lineman, you're kind of jittery at the line in that moment.
So 3rd and 20 turns into 3rd and 25, all the way back to the 16-yard line. And the Northside offense, which methodically moved its way down the field in the first drive, so far this time's been going backwards. 9:40 to play first half. Carver 7, Northside nothing. Two-back set. Handoff, Jackson on the sweep. Has a hold of the 20. Across the 25, taken down near the 26. Gain of about 10, but needed 25. So 4th down and 15, and surely you'd think that Northside will sit out the punt unit.
Jackson laid a lick at the end of that run, even though well short of the first down. Good to see Northside's not scared to get in the mud and get physical with this uber physical Carver defense.
And we saw Jackson break a run on the near side. It looked like the play was over.
Yes.
But Jackson stayed on his feet, fought for extra yardage. He's really shown the fire tonight so far from the Northside offense. Barber had a good first punt, and he's out for a second one. Going to need a longer one here to call it successful, though. Total led at the 15. This one's kind of right up the chute to the far side, and it's going to land at the 45, take a Northside roll just across midfield, and Carver will have more good field position close to midfield when we come back. Carver 7 and an offense we come back. Northside nothing on the Friday Night Lights on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Pass is intercepted, screen pass intercepted, and all the way home for the Northside touchdown is Anthony Onochi. Touchdown, Northside. Sebastian Hurd on the screen pass, threw it right to him, and back to the house for the Northside touchdown.
Housed it. That's the exact kind of play you got to have, Noah, to stay in this game with Carver. Northside coming out electric so far. Couple miscues on offense, but a big break there to get on the board. My goodness.
Hurd trying to get it out on those little slot swing screen passes that we saw in the first drive, but Anthony Onochi made the adjustment, jumped right in front of it, and took it about 45 yards back to the house.
And you know what, the defensive coordinator there's got to be jumping for joy, knowing that his guy picked up on something, tendencies that he's seen earlier in the game and made a play. That's awesome.
Lucas Baca on for the PAT. Travis Wakefield to hold. Kick is blocked. Kick is blocked, loose on the ground, and this play is whistled dead. So Carver will remain in the lead after the block PAT, but Anthony Onochi with a pick six jumping the screen pass gets Northside right back into the ball game. Carver 7, Northside 6, 8:28 to play first half here on Friday Night Football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Welcome back to Gannett Stadium. Carver 7, Northside 6. Anthony Onochi with a pick six to get Northside on the board as the Patriots set to kick it away. A Northside offense that had a 10-minute drive in the first quarter, didn't come up with points, but then the defense made adjustments, made a play, and Northside gets on the board defensively. Carver about to go back out there on offense. Sebastian Hurd, got to call that a freshman mistake on that last pass.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, it was a pre-designed go-to-this-guy kind of play. They've done that a few times. They had the tunnel screen up the middle. They've done a few swing passes.
Northside
keyed on that one, though.
Yeah, LaDravion Daniel with a little bit of a squib kick up the middle, recovered by the Tigers near the 36-yard line, and that's where the Carver offense will come back out for the third drive of the game.
That was an interesting decision, Noah. What do you think about that squib kick?
I've covered Glenwood the first 3 weeks. Kickoff coverage has really been an issue, so they started doing that as well. I think if you know your kickoff coverage is an issue and you're fine with the offense starting to the 30-yard line, I think it's an okay proposition. if you think that the other team, especially we've seen the speed on the return game from Zach Watts on the punt, I think Northside might be a little wary of that Carver speed.
Yeah, a little bit of risk management, huh?
Yeah. So the Carver offense back out there, 2 wide to each side. Sebastian Hurd got to have a short memory after that throw. Lefty freshman, and it looks like a false start against Carver. And it is
early
movement.
Mistakes by both teams,
Wow.
Noah.
And the Carver offense, which plotted its way right down the field in about 2 minutes on the first drive, has gone backwards here in the last couple plays. 4 wide again. Handoff middle and taken down hard into the line of scrimmage. Jacoby Caslin took a lick right in the middle of the hole and got tackled for no gain.
Jonathan Aldridge laid the absolute wood. Heard the pads popping all the way up here in the press box.
We heard the home fans, but the Northside fans below us go, ooh, after that.
That's always fun. Hear the crowd go, ooh.
Second down and 10. Hurd going to look to throw this time. Going to sling it deep down the middle. Has a man wide open. It's Kamari dropped. Kamari Miles couldn't quite hang on to it at the 32. And it's going to be a third down and 10.
Noah. Carver tried to come back to it. Came out of Sebastian's hands. A little funky there.
A little floaty on that pass. A little underthrown, yeah. Miles had a step on the corner, but the pass just a tad underthrown. Had his hands on it. Would have been a tough grab. But now third down and long facing this Carver offense, and Northside with a chance to get the ball back and a chance to take the lead now. Third down and 15.
Part of Carver taking that shot. Maybe they feel a little uncomfortable with this game being as close as it is right now.
And nearly another interception on a screen pass. Sebastian Hurd pressured immediately. Missed the throw. Tried to get it to Zach Watts over the middle. Missed him. And a 3-and-out for the Carver offense.
Good play call. Sebastian just couldn't get it in there to Watts. That's a guy you want to get it to on third down without a doubt. Northside gets the ball back and a chance.
Carver sends out the punt team, and it will be Pierce Spencer again. How about this, Austin? He plays for Carver. His name's Kendrick Pierce Spencer. Got a couple rivals in that name.
All right, we're getting a little convoluted there.
Yeah. The Carver punter boots it away. A good kick that time. Spiraling kick to the far side. Taken at the 30-yard line. And fair caught there. And the Northside offense will start from there when we come back. Carver 7, Northside 6 here at Connect Stadium on Friday Night Lights on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the ball game. Northside going to start the 30-yard line on the far hash after the 3 and out they forced defensively. Same formation as usual. Quarterback under center, 2 tight ends to the near side. Man goes in motion. Going to be handoff up the middle. I believe that's Jai Jackson up the middle. And he got taken down from behind for a gain of about 3. 2nd down and 7.
Jai Jackson's showed some wiggle so far here, Noah. I think sooner rather than later we might see him bust one. He's got pretty good contact balance. He's done a good job kind of fighting for some extra yards throughout the game so far. This Carver defense got to be looking to get the ball back for their guys after this pick 6 and give Sebastian another chance.
Been a wild game script so far. Couldn't have predicted a 10-minute scoreless drive and a pick 6 on a screen pass. Hand off to Jackson on the sweep play far side. Has some room, bounces it outside and taken down about 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
Carver getting gashed a little bit by this wing look.
And this is where Northside wants to live, 3rd down and short. 6:27 to play first half. Carver 7, Northside 6.
Gain of 5 yards on the play. 32 for the Patriots at the 38-yard line.
Northside had strung together a few 3rd down conversions on that first drive before Hurd got taken out, or take that back, Wakefield got taken back for Hughes. Wakefield is going to go on a QB sneak up the middle. No one moved, and he's going to gain about 5 for a first down to the 42.
Great job on the QB sneak. Looked like they did a little rope-a-dope kind of a little
awkward
soft
snap.
No one moved, yes.
One of those phantom snaps, and now Tristan Givens is down for Carver.
Oh, no, we hate to see that.
Big number 11, the A&M commit down for Carver. I'd like to remind you that this injury timeout was brought to you by the Houston Clinic, but we'll take a break and be right back as they check on him. 7-6 Carver on Friday Night Football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Welcome back to Connect Stadium. Northside with a first down. Wakefield on the keeper up the middle gains 4 when he needed 2. So 1st and 10 Patriots from the 42 on their own side of the field. Tristan Givens, hopefully he's okay. Looked to be all right as he trot off the field.
Safety scooting down even further in the box.
Handoff on the sweep coming near side. Nothing doing for Jai Jackson. Going to be a loss of about 2 back to the 40.
Noah, Northside's got to get a little bit more creative and get in the air a little bit to just keep Carver honest. If they keep letting these safeties crash down and down and down, the box is going to eventually be so overloaded that this wing T isn't going to be able to get any movement, any motion going.
2nd and 12, Patriots at the 40-yard line.
Wakefield again under center. 1 wide near side. 2nd down and 12. Jackson in motion. Fakes the gift to each, looking to throw. Rolling near side. Now he's got room to run with Barber the block in front. Wakefield across midfield, and he somersaults this way for a first down into Carver territory at the 47.
That was a great block, Noah, by Blaze Barber. Laid the wood. Paved the way.
But there is a flag back near the 35.
It's in holding territory, that's for sure.
And that's what it's going to be. So a big play from Northside, called back due to a holding call. And just a brutal penalty for Northside after what would have been a great play to get him into the Carver territory. Going to bring up second down and really long now.
And this puts them way back behind the chains, Noah. Definitely not a place they want to live.
Penalty, 2nd and 22.
And if they were to, Noah, if Carver is to scoot this safety up again on this 2nd and long, I mean, I would have to look for a shot here.
And now the official is going to come over and have a chat. Let's see. White hat coming from the far side. Now he has his flag back in his pocket.
Had to retrieve his flag. No, he needs that on the ready.
So 1st and 10 in Carver territory turns into 2nd and 22 back at their own 30. 4:40 to play first half. Carver 7, Northside 6. Anthony Onochi with the pick 6 for the Patriots, but the PAT was blocked. That's the difference in our ball game right now. Handoff middle. Blaze Barber with some room across the 35 and close to the 40-yard line.
Tell you what, Northside's done an excellent job staying up after contact through this contest so far, Noah. Excellent effort given. Playing inspired ball so far tonight.
But now, tough situation. 3rd down and 13 from the 39. They need the 48 in Carver territory for a first down.
Carver's not going to move off this single high. Now they do. They actually do bring another safety.
One wide near side. Fakes the give. Wakefield rolling near side, has room to run if he tries to. Got to the 45, breaks it outside, but he's taken down shy of midfield. Going to bring a 4th down in about 3 or 4.
Nothing open for him downfield. Takes off, tries to scramble, gets close to the first down. Not quite there, though. See what Northside tries to do. I think they're going to punt.
Like to remind you that coming up at halftime, the halftime show, Richard Holdridge live from the Beck Center. Thank you to Roger Beck for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Richard Holdridge updating you with all the scores around the area, not just the games we do on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, but all around the Columbus area, over in Alabama as well. Thank you to Roger Beck for all your support, and thank you for supporting our halftime show with Richard Holdridge. So the Patriots look like they're sending out the punt unit, and Blaze Barber will trot out to the 35, but to the letter into the 38. Carver playing punt safe, and look, a weird formation here. Let's see if Carver, that was, how about
Carver
that?
Jumped. Northside got him to jump with the motion.
Well, everybody moved at the same time, though. Let's see what the officials call it.
Yeah, everybody can move at the same time. There is a certain technicality to that rule, Noah. I think we're going to see what the White Hats got to say about it.
See if they pull out the rule book for this one. White Hat coming back, and it is going to be an offsides against Carver, and Northside pulling the rabbit out of the hat on that one, gets them a free first down.
No, I don't know if you remember this, but you remember when Michigan lined up in a straight line, a vertical line? Same concept. Northside uses it to their advantage, gets the free first down.
Northside. Can't say I've seen that one before.
No,
I'm gonna go on that one. Have not seen that one before.
Looked like chaos down there
Wow.
for a sec. I thought
Yeah.
somebody called a timeout. Next thing you know, Carver's jumped off.
So the Patriots using the rules to their advantage, and it's a first down at the Carver 46. 2:36 to play first half.
I'm sure first-year head coach Jarvis Jones ain't seen that one yet either, has he?
Wakefield, pitch play near side to Jackson. Across the 45, got hit hard at the 45-yard line.
What a hit by Antavius Watts.
Watts laying the lumber, and Jackson gains about 2.
They are down there banging tonight, Noah. It's been a physical game.
Very hard hitting so far, and now a whistle blows, and looks like Carver's called timeout. 2:02 to play first half. Carver 7, Northside 6, but driving in Carver territory. We come back on Friday Night Football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. Northside at the Carver 46-yard line, 2nd down and 8 coming up. Travis Wakefield set to go under center.
They got to exploit these one-on-ones at some point tonight, Noah.
Play action. Shoving up the pocket, running far side, and taken down from behind.
The speed by DeMarcus O'Neal, too much. A sack for him.
And now Northside behind the chains, another timeout taken by Carver.
Carver trying to conserve as much time to try and get some points going into the half. If they deferred, since they deferred the toss, they got a chance to win the middle 8 of this football game, Noah. Kind of steal a possession here late, get a score, come out, get the ball back.
So it's been a very, very different game script-wise. You have the 10-minute drive by Northside in the first quarter with no points scored. Then Carver came out, went right down the field, went up 7-0. Then Northside again punted. Then Carver on their second possession threw a pick 6 on a screen pass. Got Northside right back into it. And here Northside with another long drive, extended due to a 3rd down conversion. And on 4th down, that trickeration, I guess you could call it, sending everybody in motion. Definitely haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, they was watching some Jim Harbaugh film.
Yeah, there you go.
Because that one was crazy. Able to get Carver to jump.
There's a lot of that film, legal and not legal.
Oh, yeah. We won't talk about – I don't know. I hope there's nobody on the sidelines with some Ray-Ban glasses that are blinking or anything like that, Noah.
So 3rd down and 14 from midfield for Northside. 1:50 to play first half. I mean, another quarterback sneak up the middle like they did the last time with the phantom snap. Carver reacted a little bit better that time, going to bring up 4th down and 11.
Both times they've done that, Noah, they've got at least 5 yards out of it.
And Carver will take their final timeout to stop the clock. 1:39 to play in our first half. Carver leads at 7-6, looking to get the ball back here as Northside set to punt. We'll be back in just a moment to Friday Night Lights on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. Blaze Barber set to boot it away for the Patriots, staying at his own 40. Low snap to Barber, takes on the hop and boots a low line drive to the far side. Lands inside the 15, rolls inside the 10, down inside the 5, and it's going to be close to being down at the 1. I think it was.
Perfect
punt.
It will
be down at the 1. What a play on special teams by Northside.
Just kind of line drive, dribbled it down there, Noah. Northside downs it at the 1, trying to kill any chance for Carver to steal some points going into this halftime.
Little ground ball punt there by Barber, perfect as it's down inside the 1, and Carver with a long field ahead of them with 1:27 to play in our first half.
But say all that to say, a lot of speed on that Carver offensive side of the ball, Noah. Don't take but one play.
All it takes is one missed tackle.
We could see him go 99 in a flash.
So the Carver offense going to have Herr staying in his own end zone alongside Jacoby Caslin. Handoff middle, Caslin with a hole outside the 5, taken down into the 7. Take that back, that's Zach Watts on the carry, number 14. Carver going quickly, 1:18 to play first half. Going to mark it just about the 7-yard line.
Yeah, short time here, Noah. They're going to try to force feed Watts.
Watts again breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage, being drugged down by his jersey near the 10.
Great job by Northside.
3rd down and 1 coming up.
C.J. Wyndham with the tackle.
Now, see if Carver takes their time now. 55 seconds to play in the first half. See, they want to try to milk a little bit of clock to make sure Northside doesn't have a chance. They're going quick. Handoff middle. Watts bounces outside, going to have the first down and more. Watts across the 15 down to the 19. And it looks like Parker Pritchett's down, the offensive lineman for Carver.
Northside doing a great job tackling Watts in open space right now.
Left tackle Parker Pritchett down. I'd like to remind you this injury timeout is brought to you by the Houston Clinic. Thank you to the Houston Clinic, Jack Houston Hospital, for all their support of Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. So while they check them out, we'll take a break. 43 seconds to play first half. Carver 7, Northside 6 on Friday Night Football on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. 1st and 10 for the Tigers from inside their own 20. Her going to look to throw. Plenty of time. Going to sling it down to the middle of the field to Kamari Miles. It's caught inside the 40. First down, Carver. Kamari Miles, but a flag is down. Flag all the way back near the 20-yard line.
Big number 93 had a fistful of jersey. No, I think this one's going to be coming back. Carver's trying to run up and spot it.
Looks like the holding call is going to be against Carver, and
They're
it's going to
run
come
him
all the way
back.
back. A massive play negated by a holding call.
That was number 53 with a handful of jersey, Terrence Warren. I mean, I seen it from, he was trying to rip the jersey off my man's back.
Former center,
costly penalty.
Former center Jordan Austin Allen, quick to point out that one.
Yeah, no, we seen that one from a mile away. I've grabbed plenty of handfuls of jersey in my day. No. And I was a little bit of a dirty guy. No, I probably grabbed more than jersey when I was down there too. I caught a few personal fouls in my day.
So instead of 1st and 10 inside Northside territory, ball moves all the way back to their own 8-yard line. 29 seconds to play. You got to think if you're Carver, you're just trying to take it to the half at this point. You get the ball coming out of the half too. See how aggressive they've been. They've been really aggressive so far on this final drive.
Yeah, I think they're going to continue. I think they're going to try and get some points on the board for sure.
Well, the clock is rolling. Carver's out of timeouts. 20 seconds to play. And now it looks like they're going to slow it down. Going to be a pass play over the middle. Castle into the 15. Breaks it outside to the 20. And drag out of bounds near the 21-yard line. He got out of bounds, though. That will stop the clock.
Yeah, good job getting out of bounds, but good job pursuing to the ball by Northside, keeping everything in front of them. Got a Patriot down on the far sideline.
Yeah, got a Northside defender down on the 19-yard line. So while we take an injury timeout, I'd like to, again, thank the Houston Clinic for supporting Georgia Alabama Sports Live and sponsoring this injury timeout. They'll check them out. We'll take a break. 7 seconds to go first half. Carver leading by 1 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. 7 seconds to play first half. Herr going to look to throw. Going to be a look back screen over the middle. Inside the 25, Latavius Watts in the middle of the field, taken down near the 40, and that is how the first half will come to an end. So Northside hanging in there with a pick six to put them on the board. Trails Carver 7-6 out of the first 24 minutes. Austin, any last thoughts of the first half?
Exciting, electric first half. No, I think there was a lot of preconceived notions by a lot of people going into this game, and Northside shattered all of that so far. Close game. And Northside able to match the physicality of Carver, which has been the biggest thing so far.
Definitely has been there. Jai Jackson especially showing the grit. And Anthony Onochu with the pick six. They got Northside on the board. However, the PAT was blocked, and that's the difference in the ball game right now. We'll take a break, and right after that, join Richard Holdridge live from the Beck Center for the halftime show. I'd like to thank again Roger Beck for all support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's Carver 7, Northside 6 at the break here live from Kinnett. We'll be back in a little bit for the second half, but now enjoy Richard right after these messages on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
say we're sorry.
All right, we're sorry for the delay. Welcome to the Georgia Alabama Sports Live halftime update show presented by the Beck Center. We want to thank Roger Beck for allowing us to be a part of this great facility, the Center for Academic and Athletic Excellence. We're at the half where Carver leads Northside 7-6. Northside had the ball for majority of that first quarter, 10 minutes, and they were driving and could not capitalize. And really, the story of this game has been ball control by both teams. So a great job by Northside hanging in there. And we'll see what adjustments Coach Orpeza makes in the second half. As that game is up at Kinnett Stadium, as Noah Shelton and Austin Allen on the call on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we're going to go ahead and go around the Chattahoochee Valley. Over at Memorial Stadium, the oldest rivalry in Columbus. The Columbus Blue Devils leading the Jordan Red Jackets 35-0. Columbus 2-0 on the season. Jordan has not won a game since 2020, but it has been all Columbus in this as they're trying to go to 3-0 before they have to face Carver next week. All right, looking at some of the other games from around the area down at Otis Spencer Stadium, we've got Sumter County leading Kendrick 28-0. And then some of the other scores that are coming in, we want to thank everybody that's given us the score updates. Just keep them coming. We have an unofficial score as down in Damascus, Southwest Georgia Academy leading Brookstone 8-0. We'll try to get a score update on that game. And then we also have Calvary Christian up in Woodbury taking on the Flint River Academy Wildcats. We'll try to get a score update in that. My
By the
producer
way,
Thrift is saying we got a score update. What you got?
Got an update. We actually got someone else joining us. We're going to have Columbus and Jordan joining us right now.
All right. We want to thank the audience that we have seen Columbus and Jordan at the half. The Columbus Blue Devils lead the Jordan Red Jackets 35-0. And it has just been all domination by Coach Peters' team that they are 2-0 on the season, trying to go to 3-0, taking on their rival. And isn't it fitting that they're at Memorial Stadium, the oldest rivalry in Columbus? These two schools have been around since the early 1900s. Columbus has been around since 1890. Jordan's been around since like 1904. And I don't know how many times these two teams have played, but it's always special when these two teams play. And it's also Columbus's homecoming, by the way. Memorial Stadium, couldn't think of a better venue for the oldest rivalry in Columbus. And they are at the half. Down at Otis Spencer Stadium, yeah, we got 3 high school football games in Columbus for the public schools going on right now. And it is Sumter County leading the Kendrick Cherokees 28-0 down at Otis Spencer Stadium. Sumter County 3-0 on the season. They're one of the top-ranked teams in 2A. Kendrick is 2-1. They did lose to Crawford County last week as they are facing their first region opponent. Also, some other games from around the area down in Damascus. Brookstone, who's 3-0 on the season, taking on Southwest Georgia Academy. They are currently trailing right now by a score of 8-0 as we'll try to get some updates on this game, more updates for you. And then we also have the Calvary Christian Knights. It is currently scoreless, and we'll try to get a score update on this game as they are taking on the GIAA Division I Flint River Academy Wildcats. Calvary Christian 3-0 on the season after getting a convincing win over Tatnall 35-0 last week. Let's take a look at some Thursday action as Shaw picks up their first win of the season by defeating the Hardaway Hawks, their crosstown rival, 32-14. And then the game you saw on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, the Spencer Green Wave gets their first victory of the season. They were down 7-0 in this game to Manchester, and they scored 29 unanswered points to get the 29-7 win over Manchester. So congratulations to Coach Joe Kegler and the Spencer Green Wave. They will take on Jordan next week. We're at the half where the Carver Tigers are leading the Northside Patriots up at Kinnett Stadium 7-6. The story of this game has been ball control. Northside had the football to start. They drove the length of the field, but it took 10 minutes and they got stuffed, and then Carver scored a touchdown. Northside has been battling with Carver. Carver's going to get the football to start the second half, but Northside hanging with the undefeated Carver Tigers. we want to thank you and everybody watching us, and enjoy the second half. And we will go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we got more scores here on the Georgia Alabama Sports Live halftime update show presented by the Beck Center. We'll be right back after this.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Georgia Alabama Sports Live halftime update show presented by the Beck Center. And I'm your host, Richard Holdridge. We want to thank Roger Beck for allowing us to be here in this center, the Center for Academic and Athletic Excellence. I mean, they got conference rooms, coaches' rooms. They got an indoor practice facility. We're in the conference room right here. They've got film rooms. And they even have an outdoor area, the outside area for signing days and physicals and media days. So thank you to Roger Beck. We are currently at the half where the Carver Tigers lead the Northside Patriots 7-6. It has been a game of ball control. Northside had the football first. They drove the length of the field, took 10 minutes off the clock, but could not punch it in. So it's really been a back and forth game. Northside is holding their own. Remember, Carver gets the football. Northside's trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. Carver trying to go to 4-0. At Memorial Stadium, the oldest rivalry in Columbus, the Columbus Blue Devils leading the Jordan Red Jackets 35-0 as Columbus trying to go to 3-0 on the season. Jordan trying to pick up their first victory since 2020. Down at Otis Spencer Stadium, Sumter County leads the Kendrick Cherokees 28-0. And then let's take a look at some of the games that happened yesterday as the Shaw Raiders pick up their first victory of the season. They beat their crosstown rivals 34-14 at Kinnett Stadium. The game that you saw on Georgia Alabama Sports Live last night, Spencer gets their first victory of the season, beating Manchester 29-7, scoring 29 unanswered points en route to the victory. Let's bounce around the area. We got some teams that are on the road. The Brookstone Cougars, who are 4-0 on the season. Coach Ian Headley's bunch traveled down to Damascus, and they are currently leading Southwest Georgia Academy 14-8. Up in Childersburg, just about 2 hours away from the swamp, the Glenwood Gators facing Childersburg, and they currently lead 6-0. Just underway, Russell County and Percy Julian. This game is on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll try to get a score update on this one as we will be joining you at the half for that game. And then checking out Smith Station at the Cramden Bowl. They are taking on Carver Montgomery, and that game is currently scoreless. We also have another game that's currently scoreless up in Woodbury, Georgia. The Calvary Christian Knights 3-0 on the season. Coach Brunson's bunch up in Woodbury, taking on the Flint River Academy Wildcats that are also 3-0. They are in the GIAA Class 1A, and Calvary trying to get a win as they have lost to Flint River their last 2 meetings in the last 2 years. So thank you for watching the Georgia Alabama Sports Live halftime update show. We're going to go ahead and send it back to you. Enjoy the second half. Thank you for watching.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence always.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
And welcome back to Gannett Stadium for the second half of action. Carver leading at 7-6, and the Tigers will receive the second half kickoff to begin quarter number 3. I'm Noah Shelton alongside my color guy, Austin Allen. A crazy first half it was. Northside took up nearly the entire first quarter on the first offensive drive but did not score. Carver responded with a quick touchdown drive of their own. Then a couple drives later, Sebastian Hurd threw a pick 6 to Anthony Onochi. That got Northside on the board. The PAT was blocked, and that's where we stand right now, 7-6 as we're set to get this third quarter on the way. Austin Allen, ready for an exciting second half. Hope it's half as exciting as the first half.
Oh, yes, and it's setting up to be quite a second half, Noah. Ultra physical first half. About as good as it could go for Northside, minus some penalties and not being able to punch it in on that long first drive they had.
Pooch kick near side, taken at the 20-yard line by Jamarcus Davis. Davis threw him to the 35 to the 40. Davis across the 40 and close to midfield at the 47-yard line. Another good return on special teams by Carver. Another good field position to start a drive.
Yeah, great field position to start for Carver. Northside drifted out of their lanes a little bit, a little undisciplined on the kickoff. Definitely something they want to avoid with how dangerous the return game is for these Carver Tigers.
A little bit of a struggle offensively for Carver after the first drive. Had a 3-and-out, had that interception, and then had the drive at the end of the half that basically just wound off the last 45 seconds or so of the clock. Hurd going to be handoff middle and taken down just shy of midfield. Kelston Tarver on the carry, and a good tackle in the middle from the Northside defensive line brings up second down and 8.
No, I had a chance to talk to some of the Northside staff during halftime. I was asking them about that fourth down play where they kind of got Carver to jump and had what we thought was an illegal shift. It was kind of like a little sugar huddle deal, they were telling me. Nobody actually ever touched the ball or got up to the line. So Carver seen him moving and kind of just jumped. It's kind of like when you see something out of the corner of your eye, you can't help but react.
Hurd, handoff middle again. Across midfield, Kelston Tarver close to a first down. I think he just got enough for it at the 42-yard line in Northside territory. He does have enough for it, so Carver moves the chains on the ground and in the Northside territory just like that.
And Noah, that mistake cost Carver some time with the football that they could have potentially put some points on the board. Northside looking to throw everything in the kitchen sink at these guys tonight to stay in this thing.
4 down lineman for Northside. Hurd, handoff up the middle. Spin move at the 40 and close to the 35-yard line. Jacoby Castlin, another solid carry. Gain of 7 to the 35.
Beautiful spin move there. Did the old lay on him, Noah. Had him looking, legs looking a little jello out there as he put the spin on him. Carver spreading it out wide this second half.
Handoff middle again. Coming to the near side. Flag down as Tarver bounces it back out to the far side, but he's taken down for a loss. But this flag looks like it might be going against the Patriots.
Great pursuit by Northside. Stayed at home, stayed disciplined on that outside run. A couple of different Patriots in on that tackle. Holding on Carver.
Flag is against the Tigers. So
You've seen it right out there on the edge, right by the hash mark. That's where the hold occurred.
Coach Allen, what you doing here? You taking the penalty and making it second down and 12 or making it third down and about 7?
Yeah, no, I'm taking it. I'm taking it every yard. I can push them back. I'm going to take it. If that means they have to beat us over the top to get it back or whatever, we got to take every yard we can get to try and improve our own offensive starting field position. Because as you see, Northside has not yet to drive the length of the field. So anytime they can cheat a couple yards here and there, they need to take that.
Jarvis Jones agrees, accepts the penalty. Quick screen pass to the far side of the 35-yard line. Castlin bounces it back outside and stays on his feet, and he gets taken down to the 31. Another big first down gainer on a screen pass. Gain of about 20 or so.
Zach Wash again on the tackle. He's had a few tackles tonight. He's been around.
Guess Jarvis Jones heard you to accept the penalty there.
Yeah.
For Northside. Quick screen pass again, short-armed by Sebastian Hurd. Jacoby Castle not the happiest camper as he gets into the face of Hurd. And he'll come out for a play. Coach Andrew Oropeza for Northside in his 6th season. Trying to get a big out-of-region win here, but Zach Watts takes the carry, tries to bounce it outside near the 25. Flags fly, and it looks like it's going to be a face mask against Northside. That'll get Carver into the red zone.
Yeah, Zach Watts' helmet comes off. Seen a referee pointing back Carver's direction. Don't know exactly what they're going to call here. Helmet did come off. Looked like it would have been a face mask. And that's what we get.
So that'll move the ball all the way down to the 12-yard line. And a 1st and 10 for Carver inside the Northside red zone.
It's just a crushing penalty for Northside earlier in this second half. Feel like you had a chance to possibly get a stop, hold them to a field goal attempt.
Handoff middle. Zach Watts again inside the 5 and gets his way all the way down near the 3 and close to another first down. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 2. That should be enough for a first down and goal for Carver. Now Carver looking to go quickly. 1st and goal from the 2. Hand off middle to Watts. Close to the goal line. He dives in and scores. Touchdown, Carver. Zach Watts from 2 yards out. Flags on the play afterward. But Carver takes a 13-6 lead, and let's see what the flags are about.
Some extracurriculars going on in the end zone there. No, I think we're going to get some kind of unsportsmanlike here. Regardless, Carver punches it in. See Northside going 3 down in that goal line stand.
It is unsportsmanlike against Carver.
The coach in me didn't like that, Noah. I really want to see some more people on the line of scrimmage when they get down here in the red area.
So it looks like they will enforce that on the kickoff. Pierce Spencer on for the PAT for Carver. Snap good, hold down, kick is blocked. Kick is blocked. And I was just thinking maybe you take the penalty on the PAT to make it a tougher one, but it didn't matter. PAT blocked up the middle by big number 70, Javian Floyd, and it remains a 7-point ball game in Carver's favor.
Northside, every time you think things are starting to lean Carver's way, Northside makes a play somewhere along the line to kind of stay within a touchdown here and keep it an interesting game.
So the 15-yard penalty is enforced on the kickoff. That means the Tigers will kick off from the 25. So Northside with opportunity here to get good field position to start their next drive, their first of the second half.
They've been able to flip the field here would be huge, Noah. Only point so far from the defense. Now, because of lack of production, they've moved the ball decently well. Drives have just stalled out due to penalties.
Kason Peterson and Gabe Galarza back deep to receive for Northside, standing at the 30-yard line. So Carver with a 3-minute, 2-second touchdown drive to begin the second half. PAT blocked. Each team now with a blocked PAT. And the Tigers lead at 13-6. Line drive kick taken on the far side. Galarza to the 35, near side to the 40. Cuts up the middle and gets taken down to the 42. So solid field position again, this time for Northside to begin their first drive of the second half.
That return there, knowing DeMarcus O'Neal able to slide through a wall of blockers to make the play. As Northside had a little something set up. They had a little wedge set up on that return. Number 3 able to shoot the gap, make the tackle. Keep Northside from fully reaping the advantage of that unsportsmanlike on the end of their touchdown drive.
Travis Wakefield and the Northside offense back out there for the first time in the second half. As Austin, you said it was productive. They moved the ball a few drives, just couldn't quite string enough plays and first downs together to really get into scoring position.
Right, Noah. They got to look for some shots over the top, something to shorten these drives up.
Hand off middle to Barber, and he'll gain about 2 near to the 43. Gains about 1.5 yards.
When you're a little out man, Noah, making a long drive, that many plays in a row without making a mistake that could derail the drive is extremely difficult. So big chunk plays here are going to be Northside's best friend if they're going to try and stay in this game. See if they can exploit some of these one-on-one matchups Carver's giving them, playing them really straight up, loading the box pretty much every down.
Northside looking for their second ever win against Carver. These two teams have played 11 times. Carver leads the all-time series 10-1. The one Northside win coming back in 2017. Fly sweep play, falls loose on the ground. Missed exchange, loose inside the 35, and Northside jumps back on top of it. The second time tonight the Patriots have recovered their own fumble. Kason Peterson gets back on the loose ball, but that brings up third down and forever now for Northside.
Really bad exchange. I mean, you see that play could have been broken from the jump. A little bit of a jet sweep action there. Don't know if the quarterback was trying to possibly keep it and pull it out of the gut of the running back and just wasn't able to hold on to it. Ball disappears. Luckily, Northside jumps on it, even though it puts them way behind the chains. Noah, this is, like we talked about before in this game, tough spot for them to live this far behind the chains with the type of offense they're running.
Third down and 14 from their own 37. They need a Carver 49 for a first down. Negative plays really stalling these Northside drives alongside the penalties.
And just something to note, something I have not seen Tristan Gibbons return to the field as far as I know since his earlier injury. Key player. And we got a timeout by Northside nowhere right here.
Coach Oropesa calls timeout. 13-6, Carver leads it halfway through our third quarter. We'll be back in just a moment to Friday Night Football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to Friday Night Football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We're brought to you by Coca-Cola, Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika, Kinetic Credit Union, and the Jack Houston Memorial Hospital alongside the Houston Clinic. I'm Noah Shelton alongside Austin Allen. Live from Kinnett Stadium where the Northside Patriots trail Carver 13-6. Last time these two teams step out of region before they begin true region play next week. Third down and long. Wakefield looking to throw, pressured immediately, rolls far side, breaks contain, going to run for it to the 45, close to midfield, taken down hard along the Carver sideline. That'll bring about fourth down and 4, and let's see what Northside decides to do.
I think they got to go for it here, Noah. Don't want to put the ball back in the hands of Zach Watts over and over again. He will eventually burn you.
Yeah, it's a tough decision, down 7 third quarter. Feels like it might be a little early, but if Carver gets the ball back and Carver scores a touchdown, go up 2 touchdowns, it's going to be a tough uphill climb from there.
I know the play broke down there. They had trips left. Northside's quarterback scrambles out right.
See if Northside tries some more trickery as they did in the first half. Had that play where all 11 players moved, causing Carver to jump. No one's touched the ball yet. Let's see. Barber back to punt.
Low snap on their last punt. Noah, just something to – they tried to do it again. Didn't work that time.
They
did it again.
Carver fell for it.
They jumped again, Noah.
Stephen Wright.
It's the second time.
Stephen Wright jumps again over the line. And
Carver's coaching staff, I'm sorry to cut you off, but they're holding their
good.
hands up like, what's happening? Nobody in the halftime in the locker room told Carver not to do this. The Northside team never touched the ball, never lined up on the line of scrimmage, and they steal another first down. What a blunder.
Wow. The second first down stolen by the Northside special teams, causing Carver to jump on really what's been a wrinkle in the rules that, of course, you knew about it, Coach. I knew maybe a little bit about it. You mentioned it happening a couple of years ago with Michigan, but I've never seen it used this effectively.
Yes, you never touch the ball. You never fully line up, so you can move in any fashion you would like to until you get set. But for some reason, when they go to do that, the edge gunner down here for Carver cannot help but jump. I mean, like I told you, when you see something out of the corner of your eye, sometimes you can't help but to flinch. And they are hammering them with that tonight. Second time is crazy. No, I'm just saying.
So a free first down for Northside. Play clock running down at 4. Wakefield
they got a one-on-one.
And Oropeza wants timeout, and he's got it. Second timeout burned by Northside on this drive. 5:28 to play first half. Carver leading it 13-6. So what have you seen so far from this Northside offense here on their first drive?
They're doing a good job of doing what they do. Noah, which has run that kind of wing T kind of thing, a little bit of a triple option. They have one guy running off tackle, option to give it to a kind of a fullback for a dive play or a quarterback keeper every play. They've done a good job with that. But I was about to say to you, Noah, on that last third down, they lined up in trips down here to the bottom side of the field. That's something you might want to look for them to do on early downs as we get later in this game, and they have to kind of scratch and claw for points. I want to see them get more creative in the early downs, catch Carver off guard when Carver's keying in so hard on that option.
I feel like Northside's done what they've set out to do, and that's make this game ugly and try to get it to the fourth quarter. And they've done just exactly that so far.
Bring them out in the deep water, as they say.
Wakefield jump pass over the middle, man, wide open, displays Barber inside the 30. Barber down inside the 25. What a play call again by the Northside offense and the Patriots. Their deepest spot in Carver territory offensively so far tonight.
Tim Tebow, eat your heart out. Jump pass from Northside. And that's the creativity I'm talking about, Noah. A lot of these guys on Northside staff know that the talent on the other side, 53.5 yards away from them, is different. So they're going to pull out everything they can to keep their guys in this game and to keep their guys hyped up, and they've done an excellent job so far tonight.
Can't say enough about the game plan that Coach Oropeza and his staff have put together so far tonight. 4:40 to play third quarter, 13-6 Carver. Wakefield under center. One wide near side is Trent Cash. Handoff up the middle, and nothing much doing up the middle. That's number 20 on the carry, Jeremiah Washington. Like to remind you that coming up after the game, the GIAA scoreboard show with Richard and Thrift. Like to thank the GIAA for helping us out. Catch all the action in the recap from just everywhere around Georgia. Really, thanks to Tony Morgan, thanks to Thrift and Richard for covering GIAA all around the area. The GIAA scoreboard show coming up after the game at 11 o'clock on GIAA.tv and on Facebook and YouTube. Second down and 9. Wakefield looking to throw. Fade route near side to Cash. Jump ball incomplete. No flags thrown, and that'll bring up third down.
That was a decently thrown ball, Noah. Just great coverage by Carver. Little handsy. Northside crowd wants a flag. They're obviously not going to get it.
No flags.
But I love the one-on-one matchups here. Northside's got to keep doing that. They went empty set that time, Noah. They're getting out of the box here. And I want to see if Jarvis Jones can respond to these changes with his defense.
I'd like to remind you that GIAA scoreboard show on Facebook and on GIAA.tv is brought to you, as always, by the Beck Center. Timeout called by Carver. Big third down coming up. 3rd and 8 for Northside in Carver territory, down 7. 3:44 to play third quarter. We'll be back in just a moment on Friday Night Football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to Kinnett Stadium. 3:44 to play third quarter. Carver leading 13-6. Northside with the ball in Carver territory at the 22-yard line. They need the Carver 14, looks like, for a first down. Wakefield under center. Cash out wide again to the near side. Handoff on the sweep to Jackson. Cuts up across the 20, inside the 50. Jackson with the hole. Jackson's free. Jackson scores. Touchdown, Northside.
Great job by Northside there, Noah. I was just about to say, Tristan Givens not being in this ball game is noticeable right now. Carver's ability to contain the edge has been diminished. Got some guys trying to fill in for him, but it's hard to fill the shoes
Let me give
of a D1 commit.
Let me give credit where credit's due. That was Zabe Thompson, number 9, and a 2-point trick play going to the far side. Double pass over the middle, incomplete. So Carver will remain in the lead, but there's a flag down. Zabe Thompson from, looks like it's a false start against, or some sort of illegal motion against Northside.
It's a false start, Noah. They declined it. It's going to take the no good on the conversion there.
But Zabe Thompson gets Northside on the board offensively for the first time tonight. And the score is 13-12 Carver. Northside missing a 2-point conversion. 3:35 to play third quarter. We've got a nail-biter here in Kinnett Stadium. 13-12 Carver. We'll be back in just a moment on Friday Night Football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. Zabe Thompson gets Northside on the board offensively. On the fly sweep. They've been running the Jai Jackson all night. Thompson on that carry gets Carver into the end zone for the second time. First time offensively. But Carver still leads 13-12 after the missed 2-point conversion.
Tell you what, this Northside crowd over here, we're on the home side in the press box. They were going nuts on that touchdown. And Northside's done an excellent job on the offensive side of the ball, scheming it up tonight.
Pooch kick far side, taken by Carver at the 45. So more good field position for the Carver offense to begin their next drive. 3:30 to play third quarter. Carver leading by 1. And a massive drive upcoming for the Carver offense.
I think it's even a bigger possession for Northside here. You got to make Carver try to beat you with Sebastian. Got to make them toss it. Got to make them put the ball in the air, Noah. We're going to see if Northside's going to try and stack the box and kind of play them straight up and make them try to beat them over the top.
Jacoby Caslin in the backfield next to Sebastian Hurd. Going to get the handoff up the middle, bounces it outside, gets across midfield, lowers the shoulder, and gains about 8 to the Northside 47. Good carry by Caslin. Been a workhorse for him and Kelson Tarver so far on the ground for Carver this season. They're going to be needed more than ever here in this third and coming up fourth quarter. Second and 2 from the 47. Low snap to Hurd, handoff near side. Caslin, first down to the 45, cuts it far side 40, gets a blocker in front. Pritchett lays out a man, the left tackle running out there, down the sideline, Caslin inside the 10, and he scores. Touchdown, Carver.
Great response by Carver, Noah. Exactly what you couldn't let them do if you're Northside. Come out here and just beat you with stretch, zone to the outside, breaking tackles. If you're Northside defensively, you got to make them work a little bit harder for this, especially knowing that your offensive coordinator at Northside is calling his tail off tonight.
And how about Parker Pritchett, the 6'5", 310-pound senior left tackle, going 20 yards downfield to get that final key block.
Mauler, he mauled him.
What effort. And what a touchdown there. What a response by Carver. So Pierce Spencer on for the PAT to make it an 8-point lead. His last one was blocked. Snap good, hold down, kick up, kick is right through. No, it's wide left. He missed it wide left. He just missed it, so it remains a 7-point lead for Carver.
It's a big break.
Man.
That could be something that matters here at the end, Noah.
2:39 to play, third quarter. Carver leading it by 7. We'll be back in just a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
GMC in Opelika. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, Coca-Cola, and Connect Credit Union. Carver leading at 19-12 with 2:39 to play in our third quarter. Been a great back-and-forth battle so far. Deep kick taken at the 10 by Galarza. Galarza to the 20, trying to bounce it outside to the far side, and he's going to get run out of bounds into the 25.
Great shiftiness there. Could have been tackled for basically no gain on the kick return. Made something out of it. Late flag here on the sideline.
Yeah, right in front of the
Noah,
Northside coaches.
The side judge over here tossed his flag into the atmosphere. It looked like when Bobby Schmurda threw his hat off. It didn't come down for a long time.
Sideline warning is going to go against Northside.
Don't want to get sideline warnings. Flashback to the Sugar Bowl last year. No, we all know about that sideline warning and what it led to. You got to be careful. The referees need their operating space. Some of them run a little wider than others.
So first and 10 for Northside. Ball officially spotted at the 24. Wasn't a bad return, but all in all, one of the worst starting field positions for either team so far tonight. One wide out wide near side, Trent Cash. Northside off their first offensive touchdown drive of the night. Looking to match it and tie this ball game up at 19. Handoff middle, Barber, not much.
Noah, they got to push the ball down the field if they're going to stay in this thing. I know they've done a great job controlling the ball and, eating up time. But right now, down 7, you do not want to give this ball back to Carver and give them a chance to go up 2 possessions, because that feels like that could be a nail in the coffin at this juncture. They've got to take a shot and take advantage of this one high safety look that Carver's been giving them all night.
Same formation but flipped. Cash now out wide, far side. Wakefield, handoff on the sweep, near side to Thompson. Thompson, who just scored, lowers the shoulder but then gets upended. And ball came loose late. I think they're going to mark him down. Yes, they do at the 27. So that'll bring up third down and 7.
So, where you're ending up in this kind of third and long, third and medium range anyways, I really think Northside could benefit from taking shots on these early downs here.
We've only seen one shot so far, and Blaze Barber made a miraculous catch. That was all the way back on Northside's first drive.
That was a great catch, Noah. That's potential top 10. Georgia Alabama Sports Live top 10 play.
So many Tigers at the line of scrimmage. Wakefield going to look to throw, rolls far side, going to run for it, gets to the edge of the 30, but trots out of bounds a few yards shy. So they'll bring up 4th down and about 3. And this deep in your own territory, you got to imagine Northside's going to punt.
Yeah, I think this is definitely punt territory right here. Not quite late enough to go, not quite good enough yardage on the 4th down to go. Wakefield tried to get the corner, but had an edge defender bearing down on him. A couple more yards, he could have got it.
So Barber set to punt it away.
Barber may want to be a little bit on the defensive with his punt and where he places it. Don't want to put it in the hands of Watts if you can help it.
Good punt to the far side. Lands at the 40, takes a north side roll. Out of bounds near the 34.
And that's about as good you could do it if you're Barber. Keep it away from Watts. Keep it right on the sideline.
So Carver
and
comes
give your
out.
defense a chance to fight another day.
Carver coming out the 35-yard line, up 7 with a chance to go up 2 possessions here late in our 3rd quarter. 43 seconds remaining in the 3rd frame.
Yeah, them going up by 14 would be a killer for Northside, just based on the way Northside likes to play offense and the kind of things they do schematically.
Hurd, handoff far side. Tarver to the 45 to the 50 and across midfield to the 46. Kelson Tarver with another solid carry. And a 1st down for Carver on the ground. And Carver looks like they want to go quickly. Castlin and Tarver in the backfield is Watts and Tarver. Tarver gets the handoff up the middle across the 40. Spins this way for a gain of 8 to the north side 38.
Carver just doing an excellent job of keeping their legs driving, Noah. Northside looks like they're there to make the tackle, and next thing you know, Carver spins out of it for another 7. Can't live like that if you're Northside's defense.
5 seconds left in our 3rd quarter, and it doesn't look like Carver's going to snap it again. And that will do it for our 3rd quarter. Through 3, we've got a ball game. Carver 19, Northside 12. 12 minutes left to go here from Kinnett Stadium on Friday Night Football on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Welcome back to the ball game. 2nd down and 2 coming up for Carver from the north side 38 as we begin our 4th quarter. Carver looking to increase their 7-point lead. Hurd bobbles the snap, gives it off up the middle to Tarver. Tarver breaking tackles, gets the 1st down to the near side, pushed out of bounds near the 34. Needed 2, got 4. 1st down Carver to the north side 34. Noah Shelton alongside Austin Allen. Producer Tyler and cameraman also named Austin here from Kinnett. We got a dogfight on our hands. 19-12 Carver with 11:50 to play.
Yeah, we do, Noah. It's been a physical battle so far.
Hurd, swing pass out to the far side. That's Watts. Watts outside of the 25. Spins his way close to the 20 and another 1st down for Carver.
And Watson's space is dangerous, Noah. They got to keep somebody close to him at all times. See, they was playing a bit of off coverage on him I personally would suggest against that at any juncture.
Carver, for the first time this drive, really slowing it down now. Fakes the swing pass, slant over the middle, caught inside the 10, inside the 5, breaking another tackle, speeding into the end zone. Let's see. No call yet. He's just shy. TJ Woodson had the one-handed snag for a touchdown against Harris County 2 weeks ago. Gets Carver inside the 1-yard line and about 2 feet from taking a 2-possession lead.
Yeah, time getting late for Northside, like I was saying.
First and goal, Carver going quickly. Handoff middle. Watts breaks his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Carver. And the Tigers, with the first 2 touchdown separation of the ball game tonight, make it 25-12 with 11 minutes to play in our ball game. Pierce Spencer on for the PAT to make it a 14-point lead. Snap good, hold down, kick is low, kick is blocked. A miss hit on the kick right into the line, and it remains a 13-point ball game. 11:08 to play in our ball game. Carver 25, Northside 12 here from Kinnett on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Welcome back to the ball game. 11:08 to play. Carver leading at 25-12 as the Tigers punch it in to begin our fourth quarter and take a 2-touchdown lead, a 13-point lead. Line drive kick lands inside the 5, going to go into the end zone, and it's going to go in there for a touchback. And Northside will start from the 25. Noah Shelton alongside Austin Allen. I know we haven't released our jersey rankings for the area on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, but Carver's road whites with the red
up
tops
there.
and the baby blue bottoms,
Up there.
definitely up there.
Up there. Up there. Those baby blue pants are just awesome.
So first and 10 from the 20 for Northside.
Great color scheme.
Yeah.
No, I could give you a whole power ranking on Chattahoochee Valley color schemes. There's some good ones out there. I think me and Plata talked about this. Hardaway's color scheme is just so classic. Just the red and gold, real San Francisco 49ers-esque looking. Gotta love that also.
Wakefield under center. Northside down 13. Going to be a handoff on the sweep near side. Jai Jackson cuts his way up for a gain of about 5. Shoved out of bounds, and a flag's going to come in, I believe, for a late hit. Patriots fans below us were begging for it, and they're going to get it.
Yeah, they got him well out of bounds. Just a bad decision by Carver there. I want to let the white hat call out who it was before I do. But somebody got a little deep on the sideline there.
So a costly penalty for Carver. They'll move the ball out toward the 40. And a free first down from Northside. Ball spotted officially at the 41.
And this has been a game of these kind of penalties, Noah. Every time Carver kind of gives Northside a little something, Northside kind of responds back and gives Carver back a little something. So maybe Northside can actually capitalize on this one right here. And you got to think, coming in close to 10 minutes here, you got to kind of stretch the field vertically at some point, Noah. You can't just keep running the triple option all night. down 13.
Pitch play near side. Jackson trying to get to the edge, gets smacked as he tries to cut back toward the middle, and maybe a yard and a half on the gain. Gain of about 2, and going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for Northside. Yeah, how this slow, methodical pace for the Patriots offensively. Got to have a little bit more urgency down 13 with 10:24 to play.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Noah, clock's rolling. Nobody's at the line right now. Nobody's on the ball. Nobody's set.
Patriots really taking their time still. One wide far side. Handoff fly sweep to Thompson. Tries to cut up the middle, gets met in the hole, and loses yardage.
Carver edge player.
Big hit up the middle by Dejon Daniels. His 3rd tackle for loss this season. He's going to bring up 3rd down and long for Northside.
Yeah, they did a great job on that, Noah, and they also did a great job setting the edge and pushing that back into the middle so they could make a play. Great job staying home and keeping contained on that.
I'd like to remind you that Alex Quinney All-State Agency Player of the Game coming up after we're done here tonight. Thanks to Alex Quinney for all support. We'll announce the Player of the Game right before or right after the clock hits 0. We'll see how it goes. But either way, thanks to Alex Quinney for all support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Wakefield going to keep it. Look to throw. Now cuts it up the middle. Gets taken out for a sack.
DeMarcus O'Neal with another tackle for loss.
And
He's
4th
having
down
a whale of a game.
4th down and very long now for Northside. And caught between a rock and a hard place, down 13 with 9 minutes to play. 4th down and long. And looks like they will send out the punt unit. Blaze Barber's done a fine job punting so far tonight. Also made an incredible catch back in the first drive. Has been playing mostly the deep back position for Northside on offense, but had a great catch to convert a 3rd down on the first drive for Northside. Has been punting so far pretty well. Low line drive near side. Over the returner's head, lands inside the 20, rolls inside the 15, and it's going to be down inside the 10 at the 8. Another good punt by Barber. So bad field position for Carver upcoming, but at this point I think they're looking to run clock instead of trying to score.
Yeah, good point, Noah. I mean, we were just talking about Northside taking forever to get up to the line. Cost them over a minute worth of game clock just to end up punting it right back to Carver anyways. Definitely a blunder on the clock management side for Northside there. Could come back to bite them down 13.
Carver with a chance to really start squeezing the air out of the ball here with 8:18 to play, up 13. Handoff up the middle. And a flag comes in.
Stop.
As Caslin gains about 2, but a flag comes in late. Thrown by the judge on the far side, side judge. Let's see what the call is.
It's in the area of holding.
Face mask against Northside.
Yep. I was just about to say, no, it could have been a face mask also.
Brutally timed penalty gives Carver another 1st down. And more importantly, another 40 seconds off the clock. Now move the ball up to the 27. Just over 8 minutes to play. Carver leading at 25-12 here from Kinnett. Some movement at the line, and it's going to be another pre-snap penalty. It's going to be encroachment against Northside.
Northside stacking penalties up. Not good for them. Easing to 8 minutes to go in this 4th quarter.
And big number 53, Terrence Warren, doing the happy dance there.
Yeah, he was.
Glad that the referees called it on Northside that time.
He did the classic center move, Noah.
That's right.
The guy flinches, and you just touch him.
Yep.
You just reach out and touch him. Just go ahead and force the ref to throw that flag.
Hurd in the shotgun, 2 wide each side. and a flag and a false start going to be on the wide receiver to the near side. T.J. Woodson, who had a big catch last drive to get Carver, down to the 1, flinched, and that's going to give the offside penalty right back.
And there's the tit-for-tat penalties we was just talking about, Noah.
That's right.
Carver gives one, Northside gives one right back. And if you're Northside, I mean, you got to crash the line of scrimmage at this point. You got to dare Carver to throw it. They're not going to try to throw it. You got to put almost every man you got in the box and stop this run game if you want to get back in this game at all.
Handoff middle. Tarver across the 35, and he's got a first down to the 38. A good run there on 1st and 10 after 2 penalties for Carver. Gain of 11 and a first down.
Yeah, great run through contact to pick up the first down. Right through the middle of this Northside defense. Looks like the big beef for Carver really starting to show up late in this game, leaning on this Northside defensive line.
Carver going quick, handoff middle again. Tarver has plenty room to the far side, close to midfield and out of bounds. Another big run on first down and another first down gainer on the ground for Carver.
The carries are getting longer and longer and longer, Noah. You can see this Northside defensive line starting to gas out, and the size and the strength of this Carver O-line is just starting to mash on them. On their way to a 90-yard death march down the field right now to try and put this one on ice.
Handoff middle again. Tarver cuts it outside, another first down, makes a man miss at the 35, runs over a man who gets pushed out of bounds to the 24, and this Carver ground game is just taking over here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, no, we were just talking about it. The size and speed is showing up late in this game. Northside straining, fighting valiantly so far, but physicality starting to overwhelm them just a tad.
6:39 to play. Carver with a chance to go 3 possessions and put this one on ice. Up
Great
the middle,
play by Northside there.
Castlin taken down for no gain.
It's Aaron Bass in there for the stop.
Big stop there by Carver defensively, or Northside defensively. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Second and 10 from the 24. Going to be a keeper, slant over the middle, caught inside the 15, inside the 10, and 1st and goal upcoming for Carver. Number 15, Marte Sears with a grab over the middle. Going to be 1st and 10 for Carver near the 7.
And this just feels like the nail in the coffin for Northside, right, Noah? Long drive, started at almost the 10, I think, right?
Yeah, 8-yard line.
No passes thrown. Just grinding it out.
Carver 8 yards away from, in all likelihood, putting this one away. Tarver to the left, and now Castlin goes in motion. Handoff Tarver inside the 5, breaks the tackle, breaks another, and scores standing up. Touchdown, Carver. And Kelston Tarver puts the nail in the coffin for a big road win for the Tigers.
Great vision by Tarver getting it in. He had some big runs on this drive, none bigger than that one to kind of put this one on ice.
Now Carver leading at 31-12. Looks like they're going to go for 2 to try to make it an even 21-point lead. Looking to make an even 3 touchdown lead. Hurd out there going to be in the shotgun all alone. Looks like he's going to have 5 wide. In motion. And another false start against Carver.
Definitely something Coach Jarvis Jones and company will want to clean up moving forward. A lot of penalties in this game.
So I'll move the ball back to the 8-yard line, and it looks like Carver's still going to go for it.
Going empty here.
First time we've seen that tonight.
Yeah, I think they're going to take a shot to one of these back pylons.
Slant over the middle, thrown behind and incomplete. try to get out there to Kamari Miles on the far side. Pass behind him, and the two-point conversion is no good. 5:16 to play in our ball game. Carver leading at 31-12 over Northside from Kinnett on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. Carver leading at 31-12. I'd like to remind you that the GIAA scoreboard show coming up after the game on Facebook and GIAA.tv from the Beck Center with Thrifty and Richard. I'd like to thank Roger Beck for all supporters of Alabama Sports Live. The GIAA scoreboard show from the Beck Center coming up after we're done here, 11 o'clock Eastern on GIAA.tv and on Facebook. Kelston Tarver with a touchdown run to, in all likelihood, put this one on ice. 5:16 to play, 31-12, Carver leads. It's been a pretty wacky game so far, but Carver taking over, especially on the ground there on that final drive.
Yeah, there's been some ebbs and flows, and Northside's had their shot to take the lead in this game multiple times, but the second half, stamina not quite there.
And a bump on the kickoff, and absolutely snowed under Jai Jackson by a host of Tigers.
And Carver has unleashed the big horses down the stretch here. Northside outmanned, outgunned, out-physical down the stretch. But, man, they played a well of a game tonight, Noah, and they have put some drives together, put some things on tape that they got to feel confident about moving forward here. I mean, Carver's a team that could very well end up winning a state title this year with Jarvis Jones as a first-year head coach.
And it's been a great effort from Northside. They knew coming into the ballgame they were going to be outmatched, at least talent and size-wise. They put up a great game plan that kept them in the ballgame for about 3 quarters, but it looks like it's going to come up just short in their final game out of region this season. Backup quarterback is in for Northside. That's number 11, Ryder Dunn. Same formation. Handoff on the sweep, and absolutely destroyed in the backfield, and a flash going to come in on the hit.
Goodness. Came off the edge.
Kaysen Peterson taken down for a loss and a massive hit back toward the 5, and a flag comes in.
That was McKevius Yancey. Looked like he was shot out of a cannon on the edge of the formation, crashing down on the running back. Got some laundry on the field against Carver.
Like
I think that was a personal foul. No, I didn't quite see the white hat make the call, but it was in, and the timing of the flag thrown was kind of in the face mask area. And I think that's what we're going to get here. Tough stuff for Carver. That's stuff that'll keep you out of championship weekend there, Noah. Got to clean it up.
Hasn't been a clean game really for either side so far tonight. Seen a few penalties that have been negated by penalties from the other team the next play.
Yes,
so it's
been
definitely
ticky-tack with the penalties back and forth.
And now timeout taken by Carver. 5:02 to play in our ball game from Kinnett. Tigers leading at 31-12 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. 31-12, Carver lead, 5:02 to play. Ryder Dunn in at quarterback, the sophomore for Northside. Handoff up the middle, not much doing. Looks like that was Jeremiah Washington taking out the line of scrimmage for no gain. Going to bring up second down and a long 10.
Yeah, Northside knows this one's getting close to over, Noah.
From
don't think they want to take any chances getting anybody hurt. I mean, they've got a chance to do some nice things in their region moving forward also, especially with the way they played against Carver tonight. You can see some spots on this team that maybe they're young right now, but they'll grow into their own over the next year or season or two. Northside's got some building to do. They didn't look bad tonight. Carver, just a different unit.
Thompson in motion, handoff middle again. Jeremiah Washington taken down for a loss. Now bring up another third down and long for the Northside offense.
Said Richard and Thrift doing the GIAA show tonight.
That's right.
Thrift's also doing a game at Troup County tomorrow morning. I mean, goodness, Thrift, get some rest. My brother, man, come on.
He took the night off. He just has to do the scoreboard show at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, he took the night off and did high school game
yeah,
day.
Right.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Man doesn't sleep.
Nope. Third down and 12 upcoming for Northside, and looks like they've kind of all but thrown in the towel. Handoff on the sweep and taken down into the 25-yard line. Number 17, Casey Peterson there on the carry, but that'll bring up fourth down and long. Let's see if Blaze Barber will come on out the punt for the final time tonight.
Tell you what, Noah, I really like this game. This has been a fun game. Both of these units have fought extremely hard, and I would love to get the opportunity to cover either one of these teams moving forward. If you're from Columbus and you know these guys are getting ready to start region play, no reason not to be proud of both of these units right here as they try and do something special down the stretch, both of them.
And Northside's first drive, even though it didn't result in points, taking up 10 minutes out of that first quarter, really kind of set the tone. Kind of, I believe, put Carver a little bit on their heels. They pressed a little bit. Sebastian Hurd threw probably a pick six he probably wouldn't have under normal circumstances, trying to make something happen to extend the lead. But Carver, in the end, is going to pull away. Barber, that's not Barber back there. That's Baca to punt. Going to be down near the 50-yard line. And Carver's touching it. I'm not sure why. Taken down near midfield.
It was just an interesting turn of events going on that play, Noah.
Not sure why the Carver player was standing that close to it, but either way, going to be Carver ball. 2:21 to play in our fourth quarter. I'd like to again thank all of our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika, Kinetic Credit Union, Coca-Cola, Jack Houston Hospital, and the Houston Clinic. Thank you for our support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Be sure to stay tuned for the GIAA scoreboard show on GIAA.tv and GIAA on Facebook. There's from Richard Still from the Beck Center. Going to be covering that one. I'm sure should be around halftime or so of the Russell County game. They're playing Percy Julian. And, of course, Jordan Columbus also tonight on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Handoff near side. Castlin out of bounds near the 45.
Tell you what, no, I know Carver loves to call themselves the On the Hill boys. On that hill down there off of Rigdon Road, big old hill on Carver's campus. As a football guy, I will never not take the opportunity to mention a hill because I promise you, great victory for these Carver guys. But when they go in the film room and see all these penalties, somebody's running that hill until their legs hurt. Okay.
Yeah, plenty to work on for Carver, and as they head into region play, they begin region play next week against Columbus, which Columbus handled Jordan tonight in Memorial Stadium. Handoff middle again. Castlin first down to the 40, and now Carver can take knees if they want to.
Columbus coming on this season.
Yeah,
they've done some excellent things so far.
They absolutely have. Not going to be a pushover. After Columbus, then Carver's got Hardaway on the 26th. They begin October with a Thursday night game against Shaw. Then they play at Sumter County October 10th. Bye week before they play Jordan, and then Kendrick on a Thursday night to wrap up the regular season on October 30th. Hurd going to look to throw this time. Going to sling it back to the near side and just overthrows number 17, T.J. Woodson. Ball falls incomplete.
Ball looked pretty good come out of his hand on that shot, Noah. Just a little bit too much velocity on it. But I always like seeing the lefty spin it.
Oh, yeah. So 1:02 to play. 2nd down and 10 now for Carver. You know, I said they might take Neese. That's what. Not Jarvis Jones.
Not Jarvis
Trying
Jones.
To work,
He's got
still
guys in
working
here
on
that
some
need
things.
reps.
Oh yeah.
You know,
got a freshman at quarterback. Always needs reps.
it hasn't been the cleanest victory, so you need to get some work in here in the late stages if you can.
Castlin taken down inbounds, chopped from underneath.
Tried to hurdle a man. No, it didn't quite get there though.
Damian Smith there on the tackle. It looks like. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 7 with 44 seconds to play.
Tell you the biggest difference you see in this game, Noah, between these two units, and both of these teams have speed at the skill position. We've seen it tonight, but just the overall size on the trenches for Carver is just impressive.
Her going to look to throw. Quick throw near side. Caught by Woodson inside the 25, inside the 15, taken down into the 13. And 20 seconds left. Let's see if Carver wants to try to put one more touchdown on the board. 18 seconds. Clock is stopped after the 1st down. Looks like they're going to go quick and try to. 10, 9, 8. Clock still rolling. Carver not calling a timeout.
Doesn't look like they're going to get it off in time.
They did not get the final play off, and that will do it from Kinnett. Carver, it was a struggle early. It wasn't pretty, but the Tigers crawl out a 31-12 victory over a scrappy Northside squad. Austin Allen, any final thoughts before we go to our player of the game?
Carver showed great team DNA. They fought through a lot of adversity in this game. No, a lot of penalties, a lot of ugly play. But in the end, they out-athleted these guys. Jarvis Jones got them locked in, and they pulled away at the end. And for Northside, great job for them. Looking forward to see them build something here in the next few weeks as they go forward.
So for Alex Quinney, All-State Player of the Game, that final drive from Carver, all on the ground, besides that one pass to Woodson, to clinch this victory. The big offensive line up front. Left tackle Parker Pritchett, the 6'5", 310-pound senior.
That makes my heart smile, Noah.
You and Mike Frost both.
That makes me smile. Mike, we up.
Parker
Big boys
Pritchett,
are up tonight.
The left tackle, big offensive lineman for Carver. Great game all around. Tristan Givens going to be an interesting thing to follow.
I was going to say that, Noah. Moving forward into the obviously potential playoff run, Tristan Givens is a gotta-have guy.
Yeah.
So to know what's going on with him moving forward is going to be very important.
So big number 72 making his way down the handshake line, about to exit it now. Parker Pritchett, your Alex Quinney All-State Agency Player of the Game tonight from Kinnett. Congratulations.
Hey, somebody owes that man some Waffle House tonight, Noah.
That's right. Well, more like IHOP, maybe had a few pancakes. So for Austin Allen, I'm Noah Shelton, producer Tyler Dykes, cameraman Austin, named Austin as well. A couple Austins had a Braden and Aiden last week. I'll get my name straight eventually. Thank you for watching us on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Your final from Kinnett. Carver 31, Northside 12. We'll see you next time on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Good night.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.